back to another episode of the Z series, and today is a big day because we are actually taking the Z out to its first drift event since I've added the angle kit, the alignment, and fixed everything that it is needed. So today's going to be sick. We're going out there for a couple hours with some good friends. But before we go, I'm actually going to throw the bumper and side skirts on the car. Although it's not wrapped, it will just make the car look more complete. So I'm going to get it pulled out of the trailer, get those thrown on, and I will get the new wheels thrown on, and we'll see what it looks like for the event today. We made it out to the track and we're about to start the first track day with the Z. I got the front bumper and the side skirts thrown on and it looks super good. It's still 9 colors because drift car, but until we get it wrapped, this is what it's going to look like. Overall, this thing looks 10 times cooler now. Looks way less like a piece of shit. Nothing is clapped anymore. Everything is ready. The gram lights look super good on there. One of them is leaking air overnight, so that kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to make sure and get that fixed, whether it's leaking valve stem or a bad tire, I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna go ahead, get buckled in, and we're gonna take it out for a couple laps. All right, boys and girls, we're about to go out for the first laps in the Z with all of the new stuff. So that's a handbrake, e-brake, and proper alignment. So we're gonna see what she do. I gotta figure out how to use the handbrake because I've never done that. I also have harnesses now, which is gonna be nice. Kind of stay locked in. We got a quick release, but that should be it. We're gonna see what she do. Here we go.
Is this window broken?
Maybe, I don't know. That's news to me. I didn't know that didn't roll down until I just tried to roll it down. Oh. So, drift car things, I guess, right guys? The one thing I have noticed about the angle kit, since it's been put on, the heim joints are pretty stiff still, so the self-steer isn't great. So hopefully by the end of the event, that kind of figures itself out. That'd be super nice. So we're gonna see what this does here. Alright, I'm gonna just fuck around with some e-brake real quick. Okay, that is sick. That was super cool. Okay, let's do that again. Oops. Okay, I gotta figure it out. I gotta make the connection between hands and feet on that shit. I forgot I left the box in the hatch, so that's gonna make some noise. All right, let's get these tires warmed up a little bit and then we'll go on track. Alright, here we go, boys and girls. Let's see what she do. The handbrake is kind of sick. I'm kind of scared to try it on entry though.
I say full
sun. That's hard. Okay, first lap went really well. The angle kit feels really nice. I was able to definitely get more out of it. I could feel it. I didn't even hit lock that whole time. Handbrake, kind of weird. I gotta figure that out. I'm not very good at that yet, that's for sure. Overall, it slid really nice. I think the alignment feels very, very good. And actually the self-steer did work pretty well, so that's exciting. What'd you think, Mer?
That was sick.
That was sick.
Yeah. The handbrake, honestly, is pretty dope.
The handbrake is kind of sick. Let's try it. Okay, I really like the angle kit. The alignment and angle kit feel very, very good. Let's try this handbrake one more time. Look at that! Look at that angle, man! Dude, that's nuts! What the fuck? We need to get that box out of the back. That thing is just hanging on for its life right now. Yo, this is sick. The Hydro is fucking super cool, actually. Dude, this feels really, really good. This is exciting.
This feels way, well, like, I mean, you drifting normally is always like, you've been really, you caught on last year.
Yeah.
I feel like you were really finding it. But like with this whole new setup is crazy.
Dude, that angle was nuts and it still didn't hit lock.
Yeah.
That was fucking wild. Dude, Hydro, sick. Angle kit, sick. You'll have to drive it, dude. It feels way different than it used to. Yeah.
Easy?
Yeah, and the angle's nuts. I got after it and I was like, oh, we're gonna spin. And then there was still more steering.
God.
Yeah, this is tight. I need to get some out of my trunk though.
Oh, fun.
Dude, let's go. This is exciting.
Yeah.
All the work put in this winter, fixing the body,
Worth it.
getting all new diff bushings, so that helps the responsiveness on some clutch kicks. All of it just feels really, really good. So I'm stoked. All right, that's gonna do it for the first couple laps. Get some shit out, get some drinks, talk to some people. We'll be right back. It's like flying around in the back, and I don't really know, but maybe it's just because now there's no interior, so I hear more rocks and stuff getting thrown up, and the quarters are cut, so now stuff's kind of flying everywhere. I don't really know, but I don't see anything loose in the trunk, which, you know, I don't know what's making the noise, but the laps are good, and I'm worried I'm gonna blow through these tires because the angle kick goes crazy. Hey, can you check the tires to see if it's rubbing? You remember how I thought it was rubbing?
I don't see any slices.
No? Okay.
It must have been from another car.
Yeah, or the quarter when it got smashed.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, thank you. All right, what do we got here? We got some source. Yeah, Bluetooth audio. Whoa. Oh, that's copyrighted. I can't do that. Fuck. That's all right.
Do you want me to sing? What's your request?
That should be a series.
Creed?
With arms wide open. Mid-drift.
Cut. 'Cause we'll get copyrighted.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
sing it so
yeah.
good.
I think you can have like 3 seconds of copyrighted before you get hoed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. I think we should do it in like 3 seconds for like every 5 minutes.
Something like that. That would be nice.
It just keeps cutting.
All right. This sucker feels really, really nice now. I'm stoked.
Like, not
This-
just like doing a few more laps or what?
Yeah, just kind of getting used to it, but the angle, I almost have to like drive it differently because the amount of angle that it has now, it just saves it when I'm used to spinning. And there's been a couple times where I clutch in because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna spin, and then I just turn more and it just turns more. So all of that's cool. But the handbrake is the hardest thing for me to get used to, trying to figure out,
The logistics of it.
yeah, like really getting after it. But you hear that?
Yep.
I don't know what that is. It sounds like something's...
Rocks. Oh,
But see, I can't tell what that is.
no, it's rocks. It's for sure rocks.
Well, that is, but the thud. I'm more worried about the thud. I don't know what the fuck that noise is.
Okay.
The handbrake, I for sure have to be more sideways with it. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Not used to the angle. I got scared of the wall. I got scared of the wall and I pussyfooted.
I thought you were going.
No, I wasn't trying to. It just got slick on me and I got scared. Dude, it makes it way easier to drive if I'm being honest with the angle kit. It just saves it. And it feels very, very smooth in transitions, so.
Well, see, I feel like that made you even better of like a driver though, that you were going so long without it.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. If you learn with the basics, you become a better driver because you don't rely on all the parts and shit to save you.
Yep.
You learn how to save yourself, and then once you add the parts, you're just kind of a better driver. So take a look at everything, make sure everything's still tight and good, and then get back out there because this thing is a ripper right now. I don't know if this can hear me. These tires are lasting very, very well. Me gusta, cheap. They were good. Could use more grip, but also we've got a blown axle boot, so we are slanging grease. So that kind of sucks. But you know, I didn't figure out this clunk. I think I may have forgotten to tighten my sway bar, which is why when transition we hear it, but straight we don't hear it. So I'm gonna jack it up and double check sway bar real quick. Guys, that's gonna do it for today. It was a good shakedown day. It was the first day with a lot of new parts on the Z, and We got to try it out. I'm really excited with the results. It turned out sick. The footage came out super awesome from today. I did notice that the front toe changed a little bit, so I do have to get that adjusted. I'm not sure if something came loose or the kit is just getting broken in. Either way, easy fix. I'll dive into it before the next event. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.